Facing an interview is always a moment of fear and tension. So the success of your interview depends on how you're able to control your fear and tension. So let's check out a few tips that will enable you for the same. Welcome to EduGarnet. I'm Kala Deepak. When do you come to know about your interview? In some rare cases, it can be on the day of the interview, maybe on the morning of the interview, but mostly not. So from the day you're aware of the interview, start your preparation. Let's see how to do the preparation. First step is file preparation. A neat and tidy file is the first requirement of an interview. Last moment preparation can lead to several problems. So the first thing that you have to do is prepare your file at the earliest. At the top should be the resume. If the interviewer has mentioned the number of copies, then it's okay. Otherwise, maintain at least 5 copies of the resume to be on the safe zone. We have done a separate video on preparation of resume, the link of which is given in the description. ID proofs. Carry at least one ID proof in both original and copy. Mostly Aadhaar and passport is preferred, though others are also allowed. Passport size photo. Even if not mentioned, it's better to have at least 1 or 2 passport size photos in your file along with a pen. Now comes the most important part, certificates. Certificates should always be arranged in the descending order, that is reason first. If you are a postgraduate holder, then your PG certificate comes first, then graduation, then 12th and lastly 10th. It's always better to carry 2 or 3 sets of your mark list and certificates, both original and copy. If the interviewer has mentioned that originals are not required, then you need to carry only copies. Otherwise, it's better to take both original and copies. And it's also good to make a confirmation of whether attested copies are required. So basically, your file should consist of at least 5 copies of resume, ID proof both in original and copy, 1 or 2 passport size photos, a pen, your mark list and certificates both in original and copy. With this, your file will be complete, and don't forget to place your file in the bag that you're planning to carry. Next comes grooming. Some may think that grooming is not very important as it is their performance that matters, but it's not so. Grooming does have a significant role in your interview because first impression is a matter of concern. And make sure you make the best of it because it is you who is in need of the job. A well-groomed person will be definitely able to catch the interview more than the less groomed one. For males, a formal pants and shirts, full sleeve button, half sleeve will also be fine if you feel you look formal in it. A black shoe, black socks, simple belt, a neat haircut and shave will be able to complete your look. For females, of course, there are several dressing options for females like churidar, sari, pants and shirts, etc. You can choose any costume that you feel looks formal on you. Avoid extreme colors and designs. Again, if you are planning to attend an interview in a fashionable industry, you need not be formal. Choose such dress that will boost your confidence without losing formalism. A formal shoes that doesn't make much noise will be good to avoid unnecessary distraction. Simple makeup, minimum jewelry, watch is a must, it shows you have time management. A moisturizer for the lips and the skin will be good. Tie your hair neatly and have a comb to tidy yourself up after reaching the venue. So basically, make yourself look neat and tidy. So now we have completed with the file preparation and grooming part and we are ready for our interview. So now comes the performance. In 90% interviews, the first question would be self-introduction. So do prepare it. Try to include the most important points regarding yourself. Your education qualification, work experience, positives, qualities, your hobbies, family you can put to the last. You will not have to go for a long and selfless introduction because in most cases the interviewer will shoot out some other question based on the introduction that you are saying. Try to be truthful. You may be a fresher, but the interviewer is certainly not. So if you try to say any false information, you will be easily caught. For example, if you try to say a wrong hobby to make it a bit impressive, surely he may ask some other question and you will be easily caught. Always have a good understanding about the organization where you're going to attend interviewing. Be very cautious right from the moment you have reached the venue of the interview because you never know who is watching you. Enter the room of the interview only after receiving the permission of the interview. Same is the case of sitting down. Wish all the board members. In case you don't know the answer to a particular question, it's good to say, sorry sir, I don't know, rather than wasting the time unnecessarily. And if you are not able to hear the question, you can say, pardon sir, or could you please repeat sir. Now, towards the end, as you reach the end of the interview, or when you understand that you have completed with the interview, do say a formal thank you. Stand up very politely, place the chair in the neat way, and walk back to the door. So I hope you have understood now that the best possible way to reduce your tension of the interview is by preparing in the best way for the interview. File preparation, grooming, and the main preparation of the interview. Have a nice day. Thank you.